here. It's the 31st of July. Today I'm playing Dead by Daylight as Dwight the Survivor, using Spine Chill, Wake Up, Overzealous, and Resilience. This is what I call my Gate Rush build, as well as my Gen Rush build, especially if I'm injured and I've done a totem. Today was a really fun day for me. I got to go out to the farmer's market and buy some pastries, and then I went to the local nursery store for plants and just looked around and saw some beautiful plants. And then I went to the grocery store and just bought some salad to make for dinner. And I bought some new magnetic charge cables that have these magnetic tips, and you can put the tips into like your smartphone or even the PS4 controllers, which is really cool because the cords, they rotate with the magnetic tips, and then you can just take the cords off and leave the tips in your controllers or phones or whatever, and so they're always ready. Because I was using the traditional wires before and I kept breaking my wires or controllers, so I'm hoping this will make my controllers and other things last a lot longer. Hey puppy, thanks for stopping in. Nice to see you. How are you doing today? I forgot to change my avatar today. Oh well. That's good. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah. I really like these new charge cables I got. They're so awesome. They're definitely more dexterity friendly for me, so I like them a lot. And then the magnets are super strong too. They can be probably like maybe an inch or so apart, and somehow they're all attracted to each other, so they're really strong. Did you remember to redeem those codes I gave you yesterday for the blood points? No worries. It's always good to just see you. I really appreciate it. Okay, I hope everything is well and that you have a good time. That's good. I'm glad you were able to use stuff. I'm gonna try to stick around a little bit longer today if I can. Well, I appreciate that. Oh, it's the Huntress. Let me see if I can hide over here. Well, she's gonna get me. Nothing I can do about that. Okay. We're in this way. Okay. She's busy on them, so I'm gonna go to this shack here and hope I can get a med kit. Okay, take care, puppy. Be safe. Okay. Unfortunately, I did not find a med kit, so maybe I'll find one up here if I'm lucky. I don't know why you're running. Come on, David, please heal me. You're right there. Just finish the job so we can be safe. For those of you watching, don't forget you can use codes Bubbles for their new charm, as well as Toothface, TOOTHFACE, and Sharky, SHARKY, for extra blood points. And also the word Finn, FINN. If you use those 3 codes, Sharky, Finn, and Toothface, you get a total of 30,000 blood points. And then if you use the code Bubbles, you'll get a new charm cosmetic. And I've gotten I got a few requests from some people to maybe do a tutorial on how to play Dead by Daylight. Everybody has their own style, but I'd be more than happy to work on something like that. So keep your eyes peeled. I'm gonna probably do an offline video about that and post it to YouTube, and if somehow I'm able to post it to Twitch, I'll figure out a way. But I'll let you guys know when that's ready. I'll probably do it in like little segments, and rather than do one big video. So I'll let you know whenever I do that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna break this totem over here just so that I can have Overzealous and do the generators faster. No worries. It's quite alright, I just appreciate you being able to stop by. I'm gonna try to play a little bit longer today than usual. So, yeah. I'm also gonna try to fill out the calendar for this week, just so everybody knows the expectation. It's gonna be a little different than what the calendar would normally be, but for this week, hopefully it'll clear some stuff up. gonna go over here. Okay, she's still on me. I can tell from the spine chill, so I'm going to be very careful about how I handle the next few situations. Okay, she's not looking in my direction anymore. Well, thanks, I really appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna try to go back to this gen over here and work on it. I don't think there was one over here, but I'm just gonna check and make sure. Okay. Killer's over there. Okay, I'm not gonna try to go for the save. I don't wanna get the person and then they get killed. So I'm gonna go over here. And I see somebody running all the way over here injured, so I'm gonna try to find him. There's a generator over here too. Oh, killer's kinda close. So I'm gonna up there, right there. Take this green med kit for next time. I'm gonna work on this gen right here. Killer's coming this way, so I'm gonna run. Gonna see if I can find another gen to work on. I'll go for the save. Go ahead to take the hit if it saved that person from dying. Okay, I'm gonna do this totem here. I'm gonna run. That was a close call. Okay, I'm gonna do this gen over here. I was gonna do the totem, but I guess I'll just do the gen. Maybe I'll do the totem. That way I can have faster speed on the gen. The killer's coming back this way, really? Oh well. I feel sorry for that David, but sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. No. No time to heal. We gotta work. Okay. Oh crap. I'm just gonna let her have me. How are you doing today, human? Pretty good? Hi Lockwick, would you like to join me? Oh yeah? It's been a while since I've been to a Walmart. Let's see if the killer's nice, and let's just... Oh, she killed that one too. Okay, no worries. Oh, I pipped. That's nice. Okay. Moving on. How was your day today? Did you find something you wanted at Walmart? Yeah, I hope to do that pretty soon too. I need like tank tops and lighter shorts because it's just crazy hot in my apartment all the time, and the weather's just warmer than I'm used to. So I was saying at the beginning of my broadcast today though that I got some new magnetic charge cables. They have little tips that are magnets that you can stick into like your PS4 controller or your smartphones and stuff, and then the cable itself rotates. Yeah, you can join. I don't mind. Let me back out. Are you able to jump in, or do I need to try to find you? Yeah, I'll put some information in the near future about the kind of things I've been using to help me in my own personal life as well as with the stream. Hopefully sometime in the next couple of days I'll be able to start using my laptop too, so I'll be able to do a few more things to make the streaming more interesting and not just the default screen you see now through the console. So I'm excited about that. Okay. And DA, I don't know if you heard me yesterday, but there are 3 codes you can use for a total of 30,000 blood points altogether. So those are Finn, Finn, Toothface, TOOTHFACE, and then the other one is Sharky, SHARKY. If you use those 3 words, you can get 10,000 blood points each for them. And then if you use the word Bubbles, BUBBLES, you can get a new charm cosmetic as well. And I'm gonna be adjusting my stream schedule here. Probably after today's stream, I'm gonna sit down and look at the calendar and try to figure it out. But I'm thinking maybe I'll take the next 3 days off, and if I do stream, it'll just be because I have some extra time, which is likely. But I've been streaming a lot the past few days, and I also got some appointments coming up this week, so I need to have more time for myself and family and friends and whatnot, because I've kind of put things on hold to be here. And 4 o'clock seems like an okay time, but maybe I'll play around with the different times of day that I'm on too and see if more people are able to show or not. So. You're working out? Yeah. I need to buy a set of weights myself because I'm too scared to really go back to the gym. It was nice to go to the gym, but I don't really want to be around all those people and have to clean up after myself and anybody else who might not have wiped down the machine after use. So I'm trying to put it in my budget to get something for myself. Yeah, I appreciate that. I do want to take time, but at the same time, I want to try to be consistent too, because the streaming is such a huge goal I've had for a long time. But I just gotta find a good balance, you know. Freddy's coming, so I'm running. Okay, I'm gonna work on this gen over here. Okay, I'll work on this gen in the shack. Oh, there is no gen in the shack. Okay, well I'll go down here and see if I can find myself a med kit. No med kit. School is gonna start back up for you? Okay, no worries. At least these streams will be posted so you can watch them anytime you want after you do your homework. Well, if school is good, you'll have lots of fun. Okay, I'm just gonna go for the thing to wake me up so I can finally have a terror radius. Okay, I'm awake now, so I'll do this totem here. Let me heal you first. And you go for the save. He's camping you. Hopefully Claudette can get you. I'd say we're doing pretty good so far. Okay, Lockwick. Gonna run this way. That was unfortunate too. I had a really good start on that last gen. I'll try over here. I'm gonna run to this exit gate. I'm gonna do the other one while I got a chance. I see that the killer's behind me. Oh, he's not now, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna do the wake up points here. He's probably got Blood Warden too, so... Oh, he got out, okay. So did the other guy. That's good. I'm gonna get out too. I'm not gonna look for the hatch. Oh yay, I did enough to pip again. That's good. I'm making progress today for the first time in a while. That's nice. I'm gonna send this killer the codes just to be a cool guy. So, 1 sec. He might be trying to go for some kind of trophy or something. We never know. I was afraid he had Blood Warden, so that's why I ran out as fast as I did. I'm gonna change my shirt. I'm gonna share the code with this guy here in the lobby too. Oh, can't message him. That's alright. Yes, I have many. Mostly because I've been playing since 2018. So, I've been a part of every Rift. When the first Rift came out though, I didn't understand exactly how it worked or how much time we would have to finish it. So I bought my way through it like before even 1 week was over. And everybody was mad at me saying that I was a loser for buying the Rift so soon. But I didn't understand how it worked at the time. So, you know, I was happy to have supported the development team and all that stuff, but now that I know how it works, I don't redeem the Rift until I've completed it, and then I just get all my Auric cells back right away. So that's why I haven't even looked at it, because I don't want to be tempted, you know. But I'm making my way through it slowly. Before I was streaming, I was playing a lot more hours a day. Now that I'm streaming, I'm playing a lot less and working on, you know, the videos and stuff more. So I don't play as much as I used to, which is okay because I'm caught up and stuff. So it gives me something to look forward to when I do play, because then I can talk to you guys when I stream and stuff. Killer's coming, so I'm running. Gonna do this gen over here by the bus. Okay, I'll just go over here and work on another gen. Here's a totem, I'll cleanse it so I have more speed doing gens. Yeah, you should see how many charm pages I have. Several, especially because I'm Prestige 9 on a lot of the survivors now, so... I don't have any killer charms yet though, because I'm only level 5 on all my killers. Prestige 5 I mean. So yeah. Someday I hope they can revert the charms to like maybe t-shirts, like blank canvases on the t-shirts, and then whatever charms you want to use, their icons on your shirt or something so they're more visible, but I don't know. That would be cool in my opinion. Oh, it's him, isn't it? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go over here and work on this gen back here in the corner. Thanks guys for hanging out with me. It's always nice to share time with you. I'll run through the shack. Okay, I'm gonna go over here by the little house. I bet the basement's there too, so I'm gonna look for a medkit in the basement. Yeah, okay. Yep, got my medkit, so I'm gonna mend myself. And I'm just gonna heal myself up to 99 so that I still have the resilience and I can work on gens faster while I'm injured. Oops. Oh well, that's okay. Okay. I'm gonna go over here and work on this gen. Nice flashlight save. That's gonna be a highlight for later. I'm gonna go back and work on this generator. Okay, take care, Lockwick. Thanks again for stopping by. Oh, that was unlucky. No worries. Yeah, he was originally. But everybody has all the perks tier 3 now, so anybody could be my main because they're all the same. So, but cosmetic wise, I would say Dwight is my main. I'm very interested to see how hard it will be to Prestige 3, the new characters that'll be coming out. Hopefully I can just use my blood points I've been stacking up and not have to use my shards, and if that's the case, then I can use my shards to go cosmetic shopping instead of... Originally I was going to have a shrine for a year and have points for a year, but if I don't need the points, then maybe I'll just do some cosmetic shopping. Yeah, because I have quite a few shards now. I'm at 414,000 shards, so... Let's see if the killer's here. Can't message him. Oh, and I was kind of close to pipping, but that's okay. Hopefully this next match. Over 3 years since they came out with the redeem code box, and when they gave I think it was 9,000 shards when they gave out during one of the Halloween events when they had the blighted ghost face cosmetic. So since they were giving us shards, that's when I decided it was time to start saving shards. So I've been saving ever since. And before they did the new prestige change, my goal was 506,000. So I would have a year's worth of shrine and then 14 rotations of the shrine during the anniversary. But when they did the change in the prestige, I was able to reduce my goal because I didn't need as much, because I already had the perks tier 3, so it costs less than the shrine to redeem, so I didn't have to have more. Because before you needed 2,000 shards to redeem for extra blood points. Now when your perks are tier 3 and they're in the shrine, it's 1500 points. So I saved a lot of points there. You don't get as many blood points. You get 50,000 less than before, but it makes a lot more sense now, so. Yeah. If I remember my notes correctly, I think I want to say that 96,000 shards was for the shrine for during the event. Like, let's say for example, they do 16 shrine rotations during next year's anniversary. I think I have 96,000 shards reserved for that, and then the rest of the shards are, you know, for throughout the year. If I was gonna start like next Tuesday, for example, if I was doing it every year, I mean every week for a year, I have enough shards on top of what I'd be earning already for, you know, continuing to play. And I'm excited because I'm almost Devotion 30. So that in itself is an accomplishment. Well, if you're not looking for cosmetics, you should try saving them up, and you'll be surprised what you'll be able to accomplish. Oh, it's the Legion. I like the Legion's music, it's so cool. I wish a lot of the killers were like that, had music as cool as that. Probably the next killer that has music close to that would be the Hillbilly when he's chasing you with his saw. Okay. Oh, it sounds like she has make your choice. So when she's far enough away and you save someone off the hook, you become exposed and scream and tell the killer your location. So hopefully we do okay. This killer is gonna be tough, I can tell. Okay, I'm just gonna run back down into the gen. Oh, my gen was 99 too. Well, I guess we upset the killer. Moving forward, I made it to yellow 1. Yep, if I get it to red 4, that's worth 700,000 blood points at the next reset. Red 3 is 800, red 2 is 900, and red 1 is 1,000,000. Yeah, the last couple resets, it's been pretty hard to get there. I think the last couple resets, I was like yellow 2 or 3. And one of the things I want to do is like get a couple more resets under my belt. That way when the new chapter comes out with characters or whatever, I'll have so many blood points and I can, you know, see whether or not my shards are gonna be useful for the blood points or if I should just get cosmetics I've been wanting for such a long time. So, we'll see. I almost wish you could use shards like your Rift Pass. Instead of Auric Cells, you could use shards to buy your Rift Pass. That would be cool. See if I can message this person here. And I'll try this person over here too. Nope. Okay. I'll go here, find a med kit, hopefully. Oh, that gen's blocked. Work on this one. Oh, it's Michael. Okay. Guess I'll be moving away. I can see he's still chasing me because my spine chill is going off. So I'll just keep running. Okay, he's on somebody else. Sounds like he's below me. I'll just hide here for a minute. Okay, and now I can see where he's at, so can't jump out that window. I'll just jump out this window and I'll go this way. I'm gonna try to work on this gen over here. That's a better toolbox, I'll use that one. Looks like he's camping. Okay, I'll try to go for the save. Someone else is. Go back to the gen. I'll grab this toolbox. I'm gonna work on this gen over here. He probably hates Dwight in general. I'm sorry you had to be face camped. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's always a bummer. That's no fun. Okay, I saw a gen over here. I'm gonna try to work on it. He's walking toward me, so I'm gonna run. I'm gonna keep running. Okay, he's not looking at me. So I'm gonna see if there's a gen over here to work on. I don't see one, so I'm gonna go for the rescue. Looks like he's got everybody. I'm gonna try to crawl to the survivor on the hook. Maybe not. Let's see if I can message the killer. Yep, I'm gonna let him know about the codes. Okay. Are you doing any challenges from your tome? Okay, we're playing against the turkey killer, the Dredge. As a reminder, if you use the word bubbles, you can get a charm cosmetic, or Finn, Finn, Toothface, Toothface, or Sharky, Sharky, and those will give you a cosmetic or a total of 30,000 blood points. So enjoy yourselves and have fun with that. Oh, I've stunned the killer, but I bet he doesn't like me much. He's after me. And I can't see anything. All I know is he's behind me. He's jumping a locker. Okay. He left me for the time being. So I'm gonna go down here and see if I can find a totem and a chest for healing. Here's a totem. That turkey does not look attractive at all. I think the best move is to keep rushing gens, so I'm gonna run toward the gen. When playing against the Dredge, I like to pretend he's the Bubba, and I try to hide between pallets or behind a wall so that he can't see my white aura. And of course I try to stay away from lockers whenever possible too. Okay, that gen is complete. Well, I took a hit for the Nia. Hopefully she can escape. Okay. I'm gonna try to work on the gen in this house, maybe. Check over here. Not one there. One up here. Maybe over here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, hopefully I can get this escape. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this exit gate over here too. Well, I tried. Maybe I've done enough to Pip. That would be awesome. And I made it. Let's see if I pipped. Yep, sure did. Awesome. Okay, let's see if I can message the killer. And I cannot, but I can message the survivors. So I will do that really quick. Okay, they don't take messages. This one was my friend. Didn't make it. And neither did the Meg. Okay, well, that concludes tonight's stream of Dead by Daylight playing Dwight. I'll be updating my schedule, but I believe I'm going to take tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday off, officially on the schedule. However, if I do find time to stream, I'll stream a surprise, and hopefully you guys can join me. I hope you've been enjoying my videos and clips I've been making. You can follow me on Twitch, and you can also follow me on YouTube. If you could follow me on both and share with your friends and family, I'd greatly appreciate that. I have some goals I'm trying to meet, and anything you guys can do can be very helpful. Okay, this is Kirkland signing off. Thanks again for watching my channel, and have a great rest of your Sunday evening. Take care.